right, welcome to Moonshine and Music. Abbie Thomas, it's good to have you here tonight.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
So tell me a little bit about your songwriting and how you started.
I started just like playing piano when I was a little kid. Just kind of fiddled around. I had a piano teacher that quit because I played by ear, and so I was a little too young to like focus on it. And then just like sang in church and played in the worship team. Never really did anything with it. I played sports and had a career, and at the end
What sports did you play?
Basketball, I would say, was my professional sport. Actually played in college, but that was the goal. It was like the only way I was going to be able to afford to go to college was to get a scholarship. So,
Where'd you go?
University of Missouri, St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
I was definitely way too small. I got beat up pretty bad, but I got a lot of school paid for, so it was worth it.
Hey,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah. But I had always just played for fun and wrote for fun, and never played any original music in public. But in the end of 2018, I went to an open mic, basically just because a friend bothered me for years and years. They're like, "You need to go do this thing." So I finally did, because I have stage fright, which is why I just never did anything with it. Finally ended up in a room with a lot of great humans, and then fast forward to 2021, I ended up going full time and self-funded an album, released all original music, just to kind of like have a body of work to show venues like, hey, I can write music, I can sing, I can play, and it's been my full-time gig ever since. It's a long version, I guess.
That's great.
Yeah.
So when you, what's the name of your album? Let's let everybody know.
Let's see. I have a few.
Okay.
I would say like the biggest one is called Not Gonna Lie. Got to release that in 2024, and that was like the first project I ever did that had a budget. Yeah.
A budget is a good thing.
Yes.
It makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
So Not Gonna Lie, how many tracks is that one?
15.
Wow.
A few of them are like just little things in between. But that one was fan funded via Kickstarter, so I had almost 20K. So we got to go to the studio, hire session musicians. I had a few other people play on it from out of town, and that was a really fun experience.
And you're from Goshen, right?
Not born and raised, but that's where
Okay.
I've lived for about a decade. Yeah.
So where were you born?
California.
Oh, you're a California person.
Kinda. So my dad was a minister, so I just moved a lot. I was just a preacher's kid that doesn't really have I would say a hometown.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either army or preacher.
Yep.
That's the. When
we
you're
all
moving around,
understand
you ran
each other.
into the army kids, right?
Yeah.
Or the Navy kids or the Marine kids. Whatever.
Yeah.
Those are like the Methodist and the Baptist kids, like
Yeah.
like Army and Marines.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
It is a whole thing.
So, do you find that, like, growing up traveling around like that, did it really influence what songs you write and how you write them?
Oh, I don't see how it couldn't. I've got one song that I just can't finish, and I've titled it Nomad, because I've just always tried to like write something that kind of just reflects that I have no hometown. But I've just lived in so many different places, and I've met a lot of different people, and I don't see how that couldn't influence things. Because my mind just works in a way where I'm always like, I give people a lot of grace, and I don't know if that makes any sense. I probably too much. I have a lot of empathy for what other people go through. I've just seen how people live in so many different ways, and so I think when I write music, I'm always writing from an empathetic point of view. Like, even if I'm, like, there's a brand new song, I haven't like officially released it on streaming platforms, but I wrote it with my backing band. And it's like a man-hating song, but I still end it on a positive note. And the guys were like, "You did it again." I was like, "I know, I can't help it." So I think honestly, moving around like that and just seeing how other people live their lives has definitely influenced things. Yeah, I've never thought of it like that though.
So you're man-hating?
I try not to. I have a lot of reasons to.
I mean, Some of them aren't great.
Some of them aren't great.
With that.
Yeah.
So do you what would you say your theme is in your song? Like, do you have like hey, I do breakup songs, or I do happy songs, or I do songs about cars? I don't know. What's the?
I'm a little all over the place, topic wise. But I would say most of the music that I've released is really rooted in like real life situations. I mean, I have music about my parents or my mom or my daughter, grandparents, love songs, breakup songs, politics. I have one of my most popular songs is about sexism in the workplace. So like I'm really like all over the place, topic wise, which I think is great. Yeah, I won't complain about it. I haven't pigeonholed myself.
I was doing the the business of setting up the show, and I was listening to your songs on your website. Like,
okay,
you hit play and it just plays random whatever songs that you had on there.
Yeah.
And so I was like, a lot of the time when I do that, I'll hear like 2 songs from someone, and I'll be like ready for something else.
Yeah.
It doesn't, but like yours was on the whole time.
Aww.
Like I was like, that's really good. Like,
that's nice. Yeah. That's really
I was
nice.
like, because it was a little bit varied. Like that's what I was noticing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. Because a lot of it's easy to get into that. Like you try to make songs that kind of sound alike for your album or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then they end up sounding too alike.
Yeah. That was actually a worry I had for that album, because I think for that project I started off with like 25 options for songs, and there was actually more than that, and it got weeded down to about 24, 25. And then we tracked 18 maybe. And then it was like, I literally went with my co-producers. We took a little piece of paper, wrote all the song titles on them, went to a bar to eat dinner, and we're just moving. It was like, which of these go together? What tells a good story? What sonically just doesn't fit? And we did get to a point in like the second half of the album, I was like, all these songs are sad. Like, you can't have, like, this one's really, really pop, and the rest of the stuff's like kind of retro soul, and I kind of just ended up in a place, I was like, this is why I'm not on a label. I can do whatever I want. I was like, which ones do I want to perform live, and does the album tell a cohesive story? And then I didn't really worry about genre after that, and that made it a little easier.
I think it's important to like playing them live.
Yeah, that's one thing I've learned.
Because you can really like a song that you wrote, but not like playing it live.
Yeah.
Which is a weird feeling, right? It's like, oh, yeah, I like this song, and I like that I wrote it and all of that stuff, but playing it live is just not much fun.
Yeah. It's either it's not much fun, or like when you play live, I've tried to become really particular about which really emotional songs I'm playing live. So, if I'm playing a full band show, we're going to play one emotional song that really just makes people like choke up a little bit. Just the one. And I've learned after just playing hundreds of shows, I'm like, that's all the audience can take. If you're playing an hour set, hour and 15 minutes, one song, that's really going to make them cry. And then the rest of them need to at least be at like mid-tempo or faster to be a good show.
I don't know. Occasionally I like to go into a place where there's a bunch of younger folks. They're like 22 to 27.
Yeah.
And just sing all of the saddest, most emo things that I have. And watch them just all kind of come unglued.
Yeah. I've actually thought about doing just a one-off concert.
Oh my God, you're talking about,
Yeah. I thought about doing a one-off
grandma
concert
dying. Oh
about
my God.
that stuff. Yeah. Just and call it the therapy session.
Yes. I mean, it is.
Everyone bring your problems, grab a glass of wine, and let's sing it out. Let's talk it out, and then we can all leave feeling a little lighter.
I mean, that's what happens when I throw on Noah Kahn, right?
Honestly.
It's great.
Yeah.
Do you have a song that is one that you feel is, hey, if you like threw away all my music except this song, then I would be happy with that?
Mid-July.
Mid-July.
Yeah.
What's that one about?
I wrote that one about my daughter. I was, when did I write it? I think I wrote it in 2023. She was about to turn 3 years old. That specific year was the most gigs I'd ever played in a year, so I was tired. I think I played 135 that year. While having a toddler and 2 senior bulldogs, it was just like a lot to take care of. And I was just having a really hard time bouncing back and forth between like playing shows and being home, being present, potty training, you know, just like doing everything well. And I noticed that I just wasn't, I was just emotionally tired. And then one day it just got a really hot rainy day right before she turned 3. She's like, Mama, let's go play in the rain. I'm like, yes, girl, that sounds fun. Let's go play. Let's not work. Let's not do laundry.
Did you take the bulldogs with you?
Yep, they were probably out there, yeah. They followed us everywhere we went. But she changed her mind as we were going outside. She said, you know what? How about I play in the rain? Mama, you play music on the porch. And I had a covered porch. I was like, sure. So she's playing in the rain. I'm just sitting there noodling on the porch, and just, I think it was like a moment from God, honestly. It was like, this is what life's supposed to be like. It's supposed to be living in the moment, enjoying quiet moments, and not worrying about problems. Because honestly, like, things can always be, wherever you are, things can always get worse. And I had just gotten to a point where I was like, can it get worse? And I was like, no. Everything's fine. I've got a healthy little girl who's just literally giggling in the yard. And then I think it took me about an hour to write that song. And
those are the best ones, right?
Yeah, the process of writing that one really taught me how to be a better mom, how to live well, how to take time to like slow down. You know, I don't have to play 135 shows in a year, like, to be successful. You know what I mean? Because I was just signing up for everything. I was wearing myself out.
I did that prior to the pandemic for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And then when it happened, I didn't even notice how much I didn't like some of the shows until I wasn't doing any shows.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? Like, I miss a couple of the shows, but there's some of them I really don't miss. Like, you know, and so those are the ones that have been kind of culled from my, you know, it's like, you know what? That place, the guys that run it are great, but like the people that come there just don't really mesh with my, you know.
Yeah, you know, I totally understand.
So it's easy to get like, well, I'm gonna play everywhere, which is fun. Yeah. But I can totally get where you're coming from there.
Yeah. I got way more selective about where I spent my time after writing that song.
Yeah, it's easy to get selective when you're just like, when you've had enough of it, like, that you know you can play, right? Because your confidence gets up. And you know, I've got confidence that I can go play in whatever room, so it's fine. Like, if I don't do that one, it's not going to hurt me. I'll just go on to one that I like better.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
So, is there a tune that you hate playing?
Oh, honestly, no. I just like to play. So I'm trying to think if there's one that I'm tired of. I did get tired of playing Fireflies, which is like one of the first songs that it was on my very first album a long time ago. But people just asked me to play it all the time, and it's a sad, emotional song. So one year I just decided I'm not doing it anymore. It wasn't because I don't love the song. I really, really am proud of that one. But I was just emotionally, I
need to check out from this one.
Yeah. And it's a big one too, so I have to be in like very specific vocal shape to hit this one note. Which I probably could do it now. Like my voice has changed a lot and stretched over the last 5 years. So now if I tried it again, it's probably easier. But back then, I was like, oh, it's so hard to sing.
I have a song that I wrote when I was like 23, and my voice is way deeper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So like that thing, it's not even close. If I ever sing it, it's not even close to the same key.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. Isn't it interesting how your voice...
It's been jacked down.
Yeah.
I you know, from 23 to 54, there's a lot of changes in your
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
You know. Are you excited about going out there and playing on the stage
I
tonight?
am. Everybody here is so nice. I already made a lot of really good connections and new friends, and probably going to get a few other gigs out of it. So that's always good.
Nice.
I haven't even played yet. Just did sound check.
Hey, just in sound check, you're getting gigs. And
Yeah, that's always a good sign.
Are you ready to get out there and play?
Heck yeah. Let's do
All
it.
right. Abbie Thomas, right here on Moonshine and Music.
Season of touring when I was really, really tired. And my daughter, who was almost 3 at the time, said, "Hey, Mama, let's go play in the rain." I was like, "Yes, let's do it." So we start to go outside, and then she says, "No, I'm going to play in the rain. You're going to sit on the porch and watch and play guitar." And being a good mom, I do what I'm told. But in that season of life, I really was having a hard time slowing down and just enjoying moments. And after about an hour of sitting on that porch, watching her play, this song had been born. So I like to say that she wrote it with me, but essentially she was just living life, and I was learning from her how to do it right. So this one's called Mid-July. Small footprints kiss the ground, water racing from the clouds. A dance partner, warm enough to what holds with. Hung by a quiet hum, green and yellow drinking up. Nature gives. Oh, that sweet relief from that high heat, comfort falling from the sky, rocking chairs, oldest tide in mid-July. What a sweet delight. Like your tiny hand in mine, soon it will pass by. So for now, I'll close my eyes and listen to life. Catching raindrops on your tongue, no sense, 'cause it's fun. Not many days up your as is. Wind whispering through the leaves, we hide away with bumblebees. Oh, this is summer's free honey. Oh, that sweet relief from that high heat, comfort falling from the sky, rocking chairs, oldest tide in mid-July. What a sweet delight, like a tiny hand in mine. Oh, soon it will pass by. So for now, I'll close my eyes and listen to life. Oh, little giggles are coming from the little puddles you are jumping on, and I get a little silly. 'Cause time's gone by since you've been here. You've made all my melancholy disappear just by teaching me how to spend my time, soaking up that sweet relief from that high heat, comfort falling from the sky, rocking chairs, oldest tide in mid Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We got to do interviews for a podcast backstage before this whole thing started, which was really fun. And it was brought to my attention that I need to play my best 3 songs first. So, so this next song has a little bit of a funny backstory to it. I won't get like too far into where this song actually came from. All you need to know is that I had scheduled a co-write with my piano player who's in my full band, Simon Kaufman-Hurst. And he's 13, 14 years younger than I am. He's young. And he was a newlywed. And I was like, oh my gosh, what are me and this kid gonna write together, right? We're just from different places in time. And so instead, I wrote the song before he got there. And it's basically just like a relationship advice song. And then fast forward a few years after I wrote it, ended up on the Grammy ballot last year, which is really cool. Didn't get a nom, but we were on the ballot, and that's always fun. And I'm very grateful for that. So this one's called Not Gonna Lie. No, I'm not gonna lie. Loving somebody's harder than doing time. I imagine, 'cause in solitude, you're the answer to you. No, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, sharing space and your mind, the lines get blurred sometimes between giving in and compromise. Everyone will give you advice. Oh, but please take mine. Oh, when it gets impossible, hold on to the memories of first kisses and last chances in love's reveries. When it's all too much, don't run away. That's the time to be stubborn. Hold on to your lover. Keep a promise and stay. There will come a day, oh, when love's consumed by hate, and slamming doors and hurtful words try to twist your fate. Oh, everyone will give you advice. Don't you dare think twice. Oh, when it gets impossible, hold on to the memories of first kisses and last chances in love's reveries. When it's all too much, don't run away. That's the time to be stubborn. Hold on to your lover. Keep a promise and stay. Oh, bite your tongue, don't stick to a gun, 'cause stray bullets kill. Oh, hold her hand and take a stand and stay. you so much. Are y'all having a good time so far? Ooh, I lost an earring. We're going to act like that didn't happen. I dropped that same earring under a table at a fundraiser on Thursday. I was totally sober, crawling under a table, trying to find it. And I think it just retired itself from my wardrobe. I'm going to take the hint. This next song is one that's very precious to me and my family. So a handful of years ago, my parents celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary, which is pretty cool. Very big deal. The little sliver of blue in that story is that my mom has Alzheimer's disease and it's very advanced. And so my dad has just been her caregiver. And so when it came time to plan the big party for their anniversary, my sisters and I asked my dad, hey, Dad, what do you want to do? You know, since you have Mom, you have to take care of and watch out for. And he wanted to pass on the party. Instead, he wanted to go to the China buffet. So that's what we did. All of his children, spouses, grandchildren, all went to the China buffet in Crawfordsville, Indiana. And he had a great time. But on the way home, I definitely felt lots of melancholy. Just knowing that I wanted to give my parents a big party that they deserved. So I ended up writing this song when I got home. This one's called Crystal Ball.
They walked down the aisle and said I do. 50 feet of white silk, 50 years to get through. Signing contracts blindly, trusting the process. A day filled with perfect roses and ignorant bliss. Crystal ball you held out on the hard truth of the grim reaper's coming before the grave can welcome you. Can't hold on to life as long as you want. Bodies are time bombs waiting to blow. Crystal ball you held out. She's still breathing, but it's time to let go. Of true love's fortune. Time to pack the boxes and frames of memories past. I can smell the history much. With a little bit of hesitancy, I'm going to play a semi-political song. We live in a political climate where I would say on the media, everything looks so black and white. When honestly, I feel like everything is very gray, very nuanced. And I wrote this song a few years ago, and then I was scared to put it out. And luckily my band and my producer for my studio stuff all said, no, do it. They said, the worst that can happen is people can leave. No one's left yet. So, this one's called Devil's Advocate. If you're the only voice, you feed the violence. in your misery.
Moonshine and Music is a presentation of Not Less Entertainment. It is a copyright 2026. Producer of the show is Joe Shelton. The cameraman, grip, and stunt double is Brent Lee Smith. Special thanks to Ray Hoskins, Patrick Zabriskie, and Tony Seiler and Heather Warnstaff and Bailey Shelton, all of who contributed to the show in various ways. We will see you next time on Moonshine and Music.